Okay, now big, blast it. It's a good effort. It's a good effort.
You guys recognize the lighting? I thought I would give you guys a test. I'll give you 3 guesses what this lighting is. So write it in the comments what you think this lighting is, and we'll let you know if you're right.
The title of this video will probably give it away.
This is a very easy challenge. You should be getting this right. This is the lighting of the parking
deck.
Depending on what country you're in. Parking
Really?
garage. Parking deck.
Well,
In the UK, I think.
but we call it that here too, but
Yeah.
I just know it as a parking garage.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are at the hospital.
We just dropped Elijah off at our friend's house, and thankfully they just live like 10 minutes away from here, which is nice, because I was thinking if, you know, in other seasons of life when we lived an hour or more away from the hospital, it would be such an excruciating hour or however long in the car then after the hospital visit to drive back to get Elijah because we just like miss him so much. I mean, like last night after we put him to sleep, I was watching like my friend's birth video and I was like, I need to go wake up my baby. I miss him. I did not. I refrained from waking the child. But yeah, so today's just like a normal cystic fibrosis clinic day for me. I guess it'll act a little bit like a follow-up from, I did 2 weeks of oral Levaquin from a cold I caught probably almost 2 months ago. It, you know, of course, like, I don't know, aggravated my cystic fibrosis. I use the word like flares, like it flared up. I would never typically use that word, but I think to an outside ear, that's the best way to describe it. And I don't know why I even hesitate to use that word. Like, it is what it is. It made my lungs worse. But anyway, the Levaquin worked pretty well. Like, I would say I'm pretty close back to my baseline. But we'll see what my lung function is. It was a couple percent higher, like 2% higher last time, which felt like a huge victory. So we'll see what it is. You guys know we don't freak out if it's down a little bit, up a little bit. We're just like, okay, that's in the same stable range. So let's do it and also get blood work, and I'm not sure what else. So we'll see what the adventure holds. And my hair's down because the baby is not here to grab it. So I was like, oh, I can leave my hair down.
She was getting ready to braid it and she was like, I guess I can just leave it down.
Oh wait, we need to remember what level we're on. We have another challenge for you.
Okay.
The question is, are we at an art museum or not?
I think we already established where we are.
Monet or not?
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like Monet or
Judy.
Monespital.
Judy Crane.
Judy Crane, is that?
There's a name, yeah.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Okay, nice.
We are in fact not in an art museum,
I am a
but there is art.
They have all these live plants all over the hospital. I just like whoever is the person in charge of taking care of them. Thank you.
Okay, I have no more challenges for you because it would be way too easy for you to guess where we are. Where are they now?
I'm still confused by, I got a sticker.
I'm confused too. There was somebody at the desk. Peter went ahead of me. He had to go to the bathroom.
I had to run ahead.
And she just asked me, do you know where you're going? And I said, yes. What did she ask you?
Well, then, like, you were calling out to me like I went down the wrong hallway.
Oh.
And there was like a security person that was like, so she knew my name because you were like, Peter.
Oh.
She's like, Peter, could you pick up a sticker at the desk? I was like, yeah, sure. Anyways.
I don't know, that's a new thing, I guess. So, we're in a clinic room. Don't really want to be here, but here we are.
Here we are.
Typically, they go through my meds first and then do PFTs, and then kind of blood work happens in between whenever they have time. So maybe I'll talk to the doctor first, or maybe I'll go back and do blood work. We'll see. I just noticed something in this room.
What?
Keep looking.
Oh, scary. They can spy on us.
Oh, I should go see what it sees.
Hello, Mary.
Hello. I'm so nervous.
You're nervous?
Are you?
Do a little like pre-game like warm up. That's your pre-game warm up?
No.
Alright.
I will say, this is not the power seat.
It's not the power seat. You gotta stand, right? Although, do you sit when you're back in the... No.
Oh wait, yes, sometimes. Depends on the room.
Interesting.
Depends on the person.
Caution. Don't fall.
In love.
Screen. Start easy, okay? Okay, now big. Blast it. That's a good effort. That's a good effort. Keep pushing for me. Keep pushing through that cough. You're doing a great job. Just a little more if we can do it. Hang with me here now. And suck your breath in big. Okay, take it.
This is Mary drinking water after PFTs.
Hydrate before.
Yes. Mary's been hydrating for her blood work the last couple days. She was up to pee quite a bit last night. Way to stay hydrated.
I have to get real numbers. I have to, if I'm dehydrated, my blood work numbers are off. Like concentrated.
Yeah.
They need to know if I'm gonna do the port replacement. They need to know what my platelets are and stuff. So. Hydrating.
Nice.
Approximately 4 ounces.
Good job.
PFTs down a little, not a lot.
Yeah.
Still in a stable range, but I guess some of the other numbers, so we always look at FEV1, and it was down like 2%, which isn't a lot. So from what I can see, I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm good with that. It's a fine. But I think some of the other numbers, some of the other airway numbers, which we don't talk about a lot, I think those are down. That's what the PFT person was saying. So I'll see what my doctor says.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, I think that the oral Levaquin got me like pretty close to baseline, but symptomatically, mucus-wise, I can tell I still have some, I still am not there. So
Yeah.
maybe this is just evidence of that.
Yeah. And you can kind of tell that from that video of Mary doing the PFTs, the coughing in the midst of doing the test. I think it's just, you know, some extra mucus in there. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I guess I'm thinking of sometimes when my lungs were worse and I could blow through it no problem. Other times.
Yeah.
But I think like
Just
majority of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just saying that seems to track with what your symptoms have been.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So I don't feel like they're gonna be like, we need to hook you up to this IV machine. But I'd like to not think about that. As she twists her hair obsessively.
That is Mary's nervous, like, thing.
It gives me a nice curl. Well, I don't get my hair down very often now.
I'm fully zoomed into your face, by the way.
Ew. Please no. Oh my gosh. I take back my fall risk.
Oh no.
They said, any falls in the last 3 months? And I said, no. And then I said, except falling in love with this guy. And they were like, oh. So then they thought we were newlyweds, but I was like, no, we've been married for like 11 years. Wait, are we going on 12?
I mean, in 6 months.
So we're going on 12.
Yeah.
And we just got a picture that Elijah is sleeping well.
Oh, sweet boy.
I can't even handle it. Let's go get him. Let's go wake him up.
Okay.
I guess today we're just like updating you each time we do something. I feel like there should be like, oh.
You went pee. You gotta tell them that.
I went pee. There was like a metal thing in the toilet.
What?
And I almost took video footage of it.
What?
So, you know, down in the belly of the toilet part, like the ceramic hole that everything goes into, there was metal. Like, instead of it being a ceramic hole, it was a metal hole. It was a ceramic toilet. Ceramic or porcelain? Anyway.
We share all the things here on the Frey Life.
Got my blood work done. And then we'll see what's next. There you go. I forgot to mention, I think that phlebotomist may have been the best I've ever had. I like didn't feel it. She braced the vein incredibly well. It didn't roll. There was no digging. It was wonderful. And my arm is not throbbing. It's not bruising. It's not blowing up. That's like a huge gift on a long hospital day. Okay, appointment's over. No big changes right now. Yeah, my lung function, like I said, was down a little bit, but nothing super concerning. And continue on, do the port study next week, IVIG next week, get a COVID booster eventually soonish, and yeah.
That's the plan.
Good plan. Okay, we are out of there. I don't know why I was so nervous for that appointment. I think much more so than most appointments. I think I just had a lot. I've had a lot on my mind with all the port options up in the air and all that. So I think my brain was just like on overload, but we're on our way to go get our babies. It's all good.
Turn left on.
Okay, we are back home. We picked up our baby boy. We're the happiest people in town. He just blesses us every single day. So we are pretty exhausted. By the time we got in the car, Peter was singing, "Daddy needs coffee really bad." And now,
He needs coffee too.
yep, we just fed Elijah, washed him up, and it's time to say, as always,
we'll see you next time.
bye guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the hospital with us approximately 1 million times at this point in the last 8 years.
I think it makes it a lot easier. Thanks.
Yeah.